keep an eye on my channel for a while know that I do overnight fasting, which means I fast and eat only one time per day. Doing overnight fasting, eat only one time per day means that I fast more than 20 hours per day. And I've been doing this for 5+ years, overnight fasting. At least 3 hours cooking. Today's fast by boiling rice, salt rice, and carry on cooking. It's the rice. In my previous life, she was also talking about my health fitness protocol, teaching people how to improve their health, and talk about alternatives to toxic chemical hygiene home cleaning products, which is part of my health fitness coaching. I have a protocol, a basic protocol. 1, decrease your daily sugar intake. 2, detox your light adrenaline. And 3, there's a supplement list protocol. Now, I'm going to be hand washing. And what I use for hand washing pots and pans is natural apple soap. So that's an alternative replacement of a lot of these toxic chemical hygiene home cleaning products. I use natural apple soap, fragrance-free, perfume-free, natural apple soap for showering, washing my hands in the sink, hand washing pots and pans, even for floor cleaning. So I'm gonna hand wash this here. And here's my kitchen soap. Here's my kitchen bar of natural apple soap. And I use this steel one. In a YouTube program, I talked about how I don't have an anger problem. We have common people working to make me angry all the time. And some people might kind of falsely accuse me of the lack of judgment of like seem to be angry or something. As a matter of fact, a lot of people would be impressed and praise my self-control and like my ability to control my temper. And if autistic, which makes it more difficult to stress sometimes. And my self-control and my ability to maintain my composure while being around people work to push my buttons and provoke me and anger me has been way more calm. But people will judge according to the peers because they see me I lose my temper now and then and think about Mike's an angry man. I don't believe that's an accurate assessment. I'm not an angry man. I don't really care if I'm an angry man. I am a person that's targeted people to provoke me and anger me and trigger me and targeting with psychological warfare and targeting with physical warfare consistently for years and years. And I've been targeting secret persecution from Kingston for many years. And I've been able to keep it together incredibly well, considering my circumstances. I'm a Christian being persecuted on the target of secret persecution porn called gang stalking, which is what? It's a secret persecution porn. The reason I say secret is because most people don't believe that it exists. And there's people recruited to target me. So this persecution porn called gang stalking is a porn that's designed to destroy my life and target me psychologically and physically in different ways. And I've been talking more than a decade. People recruited to stalk, harass, and target me in different ways. I have a rumble check. My SAHA health fitness. I have a video, I recorded a video yesterday. Did upload it yet? I might upload it to the channel. This will be a sneak preview. I don't know if I upload it also. that. This one. I made one that was longer and one that was shorter. This was 8 minutes. See if I put one of these. There's one, there's two. 9 minutes. Yeah, so I do omit fasting. I've been doing that for more than 5 years now. Eat only 1 time per day. 300 out of 365 days per year at least. And I've had people say that I'm an angry man or something like this. And I was reminded by seeing some stuff. Well, as a matter of fact, I've been, a lot of people that would say that I'm angry wouldn't be dealing as well with my circumstances, they wouldn't even be alive if they had gone to Bible for the last decade. And I've been an example of Christian self-control and discipline. The same discipline, self-control that makes me able to quit drinking alcohol and not have a drop of alcohol for 12 months, a full year, stop watching porn 100%, which a lot of Christians can't control themselves. Enough just trying to relax and watching porn all day, common problem. The same self-control has enabled me to, despite being told by people, I find monkeys on this game solving program, working to provoke me. Imagine that for years, having people attacking you with covert psychological warfare and work to push your buttons and provoke you consistently. And most of the time, if I look at how I've been interacting with Find Markets, I work to push my buttons. For years and years, I've been able to keep it together and not reacting. So I don't care if people who are almighty and angry persons of the business. Like most people are foolish. Most Christians are fools. And they lack self-control. They can't control the ego. They can't even control the ego. Like they can't do what I do, fasting with passage per day. Stop watching porn 100%. Quit drinking alcohol 100%. And then control their exercise. They can't control their behavior. And because they don't see the constant provocations that I'm doing all the time. And just see me getting angry on that for being harassed daily for years and years and years and years. They're provoked. And they will be nothing as well with it as I do. They will know what kind of touches for us all minds and angry like this. So the average Christian man watches porn. They haven't stopped watching porn, which means they're a fornicator. And you should not be doing that. So I started cooking now. In my previous stream, I started cooking and I carried on cooking this last stream. A lot of times when I cook, I do it in the same pot, where I boil rice and then I add stuff to the pot later on, with more rice. Turn on the heat. I've been heating the oven here. There goes the next part of cleaning, not cleaning. The next part of cooking. And before putting the pot and then cleaning with it. Put that there. Coconut oil. Then I'll add some Tabasco sauce. This is Mecca and called scorpion sauce Tabasco. Seriously extra hot sauce with scorpion pepper. I like hot. I like heat. Capsaicin, this contains capsaicin. So chili and cayenne contains capsaicin, which is the ingredient responsible for the heat. And it's an antioxidant, anti-inflammatory. I add a little bit, about 3-4 drops of that to the order. Next up, I'm gonna get some. I have this can here. Heinz beans with a rich tomato sauce. Of course, about half a can from yesterday. Well, the day before actually, so I had to use it today. There you go. This is a can of tuna. Okay, and this is the key. Anger intensify. Anger further intensifies more. Even anger. Okay. Even anger. I'm raging at this point. So this you could use this instead of yogurt. You get some of this tuna, like the water it comes in. You put on a sponge and you spread it on your armpits, and it'll help you smell fresh. Like the fish juice will help you to smell right. You don't need the yogurt. This is what I use instead of yogurt. I soak my socks in fish juice, and I let it marinate a little bit, and then after 3-4 days of applying it, the full fragrance comes through. So here, that's for what I put in there. That's the rice, okay. What I put in here, and in that rice, there's I put a bit of coconut oil in there, and natural salt, pink salt and sea salt, and then here. So a lot of times the way that I cook is I just one pot cooking, where I boil rice or gluten-free pasta, for example, as a base. And then add like protein ingredients and fats and stuff. Today I'm dividing it, so I'm cooking the rice there and then this here. There's a can of tuna and about half a can of Heinz beans and tomato sauce. I'm also gonna add this macro for my with tomato sauce. This doesn't need a can opener. This is the can opener for you. Here we go. This is 125 grams total weight, and that's the tomato sauce and the fish. And it has a darker tomato sauce than the Heinz. Okay, next up. Black pepper. Black pepper contains piperine, and you'll find that as an ingredient in a lot of herbal supplements. Why? Because it enhances the absorption of other ingredients. So if you buy ashwagandha as a supplement, for example, a lot of times they'll have black pepper extract, piperine as a ingredient, or if you buy turmeric ginger supplements, it will have black pepper there. So turmeric contains curcumin, which is an anti-inflammatory antioxidant, and capsaicin, which is in chili cayenne, is another antioxidant, anti-inflammatory. And simply, things are antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, natural, good for your health. Now, don't get the idea that I'm promoting just look to your diet, food ingredients to cover your daily antioxidant needs. No, proper supplementation is key. So, this is piperine, this is black pepper, it contains piperine, and then curcumin is going to be added to it from the turmeric. So, anyway, black pepper goes in there. I don't have ginger now, but I do have turmeric. I bought this over there. And that goes in there too. Here we go. Okay. What else? This is coconut milk. And I might as well add this yogurt here. This is probiotic yogurt. It will stop being probiotic after it goes into the oven. Then mix this up. And I'm not there. There's going to be Budlands Pilsner Kål. These are canned sausages. Budlands Pilsner Kål. I like these. So yesterday's fast baking meal, I was just biting off pieces of this, pretty simple. I had a bag of corn tortillas, cheese flavored, and I just chewed up corn tortillas, and then cheese. So pretty simple. Now this is the oven. It's been preheated. I'm gonna turn down the heat. we go. Next part of this meal prep will be loading up the ground post and supplements, which means a big dose of supplements that I take after finishing all my meals, after eating. And I started with probiotics, which I store in the fridge. Probiotics. Get my big box of supplements, big bag or something. This is Lactobacillus reuteri with D3K2. So this is a D3K2 supplement that also has a probiotic strain added to it, reuteri. So 3 of these. L-theanine. There's another supplement that I have that contains L-theanine with GABA, GABA. So this has less L-theanine, but it has GABA. And milligram wise, there's more GABA per capsule than L-theanine in this one. So this is what I call standard. This is just L-theanine, all L-theanine. This is L-theanine and GABA. Niacin, niacinamide. I'm rationing this. This is a digestive enzyme complex. Digestive enzymes help you to break down your food, help you to absorb more of the good stuff, what you eat. These are lactose enzyme capsules. Garlic tablets. Magnesium complex. B complex. Why be simple when it can be complex? Omega-3 fish oil. This is the ultimate water supplements here. It's a liquid glucose supplement that I take. Okay, so då får du köpa det sen och video.